Hey everybody, it's Charzzariah. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Pokémon Emerald. In the last episode, Archie awoke the super ancient Pokémon Kyogre, that we can see right there, and he and Groudon have come to Sootopolis City and have started to fight. As we can see, the two super ancient Pokémon in the middle of the town. I guess we should figure out what we should do to stop these two. Kyogre, what's wrong? Look over here, it's the red orb! Calm down, Kyogre. It's no good. It's not responding at all. Groudon, please, stop what you're doing. I know the extent of your power now. If you keep going, all of Hoenn, not just Sootopolis, will be utterly ruined. Yes, as we can see, the aftermath, or the consequence of these two Pokemon fighting, is this absolutely extreme weather with torrential downpours and horrendous heat waves. I guess we should talk to Steven, maybe he has some answers. This Pokemon fighting. Groudon and Kyogre, the two super ancient Pokemon, were awakened from a long sleep, and now they're smashing each other with their uncontrollable energy. Jack, you being here now, I'll take to mean that you're prepared to become involved in this crisis. Well then, there's someone that I'd like you to meet. Come with me, please. Hopefully the person that Steven's taking us to has some answers, because right now I don't see an easy way to end this situation. Listen, Jack. Does seeing Groudon and Kyogre make you think the Pokemon are to be feared? But that's not true. Pokemon are really more. Why am I asking you this? You already know. I mean, yeah, we do kind of already know that. I do have to say, this scene in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire is also extremely cool, because with the primal reversions and everything, it becomes a really, really awesome scene. Although I do still prefer the Emerald scene more. Okay, here we are. Inside here, you'll find someone named Wallace. Does he have a friend named Gromit, perhaps? I think you have what's needed to help him. Okay, then. Welcome to the Cave of Origin. If you're playing Ruby, Sapphire, Omega Ruby, or Alpha Sapphire, this will be one of the final locations in the main campaign. If you're playing Ruby and Sapphire, this is where you would find either Groudon or Kyogre. But, as we are playing neither of those, nothing is here except Wallace. Ah, so you're Jack. I've heard tales of your exploits. My name is Wallace. I was once the gym leader of Sootopolis, but something came up. So now I've entrusted my mentor Juan with the gym's operation. Groudon and Kyogre, the two Pokemon wreaking havoc here, are considered to be super ancient Pokemon. But they aren't just two super ancient Pokemon. There is one more somewhere. Somewhere there is a super ancient Pokemon named Rayquaza. It's said that it was Rayquaza that becalmed the two combatants in the distant past, but even I have no clue as to Rayquaza's whereabouts. Jack, do you perhaps know where Rayquaza is now? If you do, please tell me. Well, I'm assuming he's not in the Cave of Origin, because that's where we are right now, as you will see. The Cave of Origin. But that's right here. I need you to do better than that. Please, I need you to think about where Rayquaza might be right now. What about Mount Pyre? Mount Pyre? But when I met the old lady there earlier, she made no mention of it. I very much doubt that the old lady would try to hide something from me. Jack, could you think about this more carefully for me? Process of elimination. The Sky Pillar. The Sky Pillar? That's it! It must be the Sky Pillar! Jack, there's not a moment to lose. We'll head to the Sky Pillar right away. When he says we, he really means I, and not you! So as we leave here, I guess the next stop on our the next destination on our quest is the Sky Pillar. And a Repel Warring up, which obviously means we're gonna have a random encounter. With a Golbat, of course. Gosh dang it, I knew we couldn't get through one cave with a Repel wearing off, which wouldn't end up with a Pokemon encounter. If that sentence made sense to any of you, congratulations. Okay. I guess we will hop on Swooper and fly to, let's say Pacific Log Town, because Pacific Log Town is probably the closest area. Also, while we're in Pacific Log Town, you can notice that it's not suffering from this, you know, this environmental catastrophe whatsoever. It seems perfectly fine. But what we will grab is we will grab Yami out of the Pokemon, out of the PC. Because we have no more use for Sparkles while we're going. So now, we are heading to the Sky Pillar to bring forth Rayquaza. Also, I know the anime says Rayquaza, and I understand that the reason it is called Rayquaza is because it incorporates the word Quasar, I understand that, but growing up I always called it, Rayquaza, I always called it Groudon, and I always called it Kyogre, which Kyogre is the correct one, but for Rayquaza and Groudon, that's how I always called them. Although now I do call him Groudon, but I still call Rayquaza Rayquaza. Interestingly enough though, when I was really young and first played this game, when I was 5 years old, I didn't call Groudon and Kyogre Groudon and Kyogre, I called them Ruby and Sapphire. I just thought that was their name. Oh my, I'm terribly sorry. In my haste I didn't notice that I left you. Ah, thanks, Wallace. I've opened the locked door of the Sky Pillar. Jack, let's be on our way. Oh, it's an earthquake. There's not a moment to waste. We've got to hurry. Oh, such a cool place. The situation is getting worse. This isn't good. The weather distortion is spreading even here. Jack, Rayquaza should be farther up from here. I'm worried about Sootopolis. I have to go back. Everything is in your hands now. Don't fail us. Well, we certainly won't. Welcome to the Sky Pillar. Now, if you're playing Ruby and Sapphire, you will not be able to access this area until after the main adventure. And at which point you will have a much harder time to get up here because this place actually has, yep, a puzzle along with it. But fortunately, you can just land on the first one and it will take you to where you need to go. We will be coming back here. Don't worry. So you will get to see the awful, I guess, the ground puzzle later. Also, there are Pokemon that you can find here. You can find stuff like Claydol, Altaria, Dusclops, I think, Mawile, Sableye, all those kinds of Pokemon. So if you're looking, you know, for a high-level Pokemon to fill out your team, I'm not sure if you can find it now, but I know when you come back later you can. So if you're looking for a final Pokemon, this might not be a bad spot. Also, Rain, thanks so much. But, oh, we can see the bottom of the sprite. We edge closer. There it is. Rayquaza. The awoken Rayquaza flew off. And I think we all know where he flew off to. So, I believe I can hop on Swooper from up here. So, yep. Let's fly back to Sootopolis City. Cue the coolest scene in the game. And with that, the weather has returned to normal, and the two super ancient Pokemon have been put back to rest. What do you guys have to say? What is that green Pokemon? Oh, it was you who brought that flying Pokemon here. Well, aren't you amazing? I know. When that third Pokemon flew down, I feared the worst. Wow, that was wicked! I like that kid. As we can see, Sootopolis has pretty much returned to normal. Let's speak to Archie and Maxie. So the super ancient Pokemon weren't only Groudon and Kyogre. After all our fruitless scheming and frantic efforts, that one Pokemon's simple action puts everything right. Again, as if nothing had happened. Kyogre and Groudon both flew off to who knows where. The weather in Hoenn was returned to its normal state. Maybe what we were trying to do was something small, even meaningless to that Pokemon. And they disappear to God knows where. Jack, my eyes didn't deceive me. Thanks to your help, Sootopolis, no, all of Hoenn was saved. On behalf of the people, I thank you. This is a gift from me, please accept it. The final HM of the game, HM07, Waterfall. The hidden machine contains Waterfall. If If you have the Rain Badge, a Pokemon that has learned that HM move can force its way up waterfalls. And where does one get the Rain Badge? You know, don't you? That's right, you have to beat the Sootopolis Gym Leader. When you're all set to go, step through that door. Finally, what do you have to say, Stephen? It looks like both Maxie and Archie have gone away somewhere. Perhaps they've gone to Mount Pyre to return those orbs. Perhaps. Perhaps indeed. But I think this will be where we end today's episode. I know it's a bit of a shorter episode, but we got a lot of stuff done, to be fair. We pretty much wrapped up the main plot of the game now, with the quelling of Groudon and Kyogre. So, as Wallace said, on the next episode, we are going to be challenging the Sootopolis Gym and hopefully acquiring the Rain Badge, so that we can use Waterfall outside of battle. And then, who knows where we're heading next. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Bye bye.